Welcome back to CN2 Sports. Ballard is the tourney favorite coming in as the highest-ranked team, and they open play Thursday night against Johnson Central. I caught up with some of the Bruins players and coaches. Here's what they had to say. We're here with Ballard Jr., Quentin Snyder. And Quentin, first of all, talk about just being here. I mean, I know it was a battle with Trinity to get to the state championship, to the state tournament. Talk about now that it's here, you finally get to play on the big stage.
Oh, it's great. For me, I just now came in here. The atmosphere was great and everything. Just a whole bunch of people here, and it's a privilege to be here.
Y'all feel, I mean, y'all played such a tough schedule. I mean, the Trinity game, I mean, they were number one, you were number two. The gym was packed. Does that make you feel a little more comfortable coming into this kind of, you know, a lot of players come into a situation like this and might get a little nervous or intimidated, but the fact that you all played so many big games, does that help?
Yeah, because usually when we play, it's a whole bunch of big crowds. Our student section comes, the Trinity student section comes. It's basically just like the same thing. When we get here, you're going to have our student section, they're going to have theirs. So it's going to be similar, the same.
People always look at individual matchups. I know tomorrow you've got Johnson Central, Shane Hall. I know you all played summer ball against each other and together. Do you have to guard yourself from getting caught up in all that? I know, and people are talking about Dominique Hawkins and maybe you in the championship game. Do you have to kind of keep yourself from getting too caught up in the individual matchups?
Right now, I'm right now really in the individual matchup. I'm just trying to win state. I'm trying to play as a team. I don't care about what people say about me and Dominique. I'm just trying to win. That's my thing. I ain't trying to get caught up and all that.
Has anybody on the team talked to anybody on that 2010 team that got to the finals just to maybe see what it was like to get that close?
Yeah, I talked to Ian. He said it's a great atmosphere, great to be here for real. He said it's a lot of fun.
All right. Well, hey, Quinn, thanks a lot, man. Good luck to you this week.
All right.
We're here with Ballard senior Levon Holland and junior Keelan Martin. And, fellas, first of all, Levon, being a senior on this team, what was it like to get to the Sweet 16 for the first time since 2010?
What was it like? It was a lot of hard work, starting from conditioning. But the whole time I felt like we was going to make it the whole time.
Right. And Keelan, I mean, the Trinity game, I know that was so intense. Talk about that game and how much did that prepare you guys for coming into this atmosphere, you know, this week?
Well, I think we wanted it more when we played Trinity. Since they beat us by one in LIT, we just wanted to go out and win a regional championship and get the state.
Now, the last time y'all were here was 2010. Have you all talked to a lot of guys that played on that team just to kind of see what it was like? I know they came up a little short, but how much have you talked to some of those guys?
We don't really talk to the guys that was involved in the 2010 state championship run. But only person that we really talk to still is Coach Renner, of course.
And what has Coach Renner told you? I mean, a lot of people are looking at you guys as the favorite. Is that a lot of pressure, or you try not to think about it?
We just going to play ball. Don't worry about all of that. Because at this time of the season, it's anybody's game.
Right. And what about being what about you? Do you feel like there's maybe a target on your back because a lot of people are looking at you as the team to win it?
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure, but we just got to go out and win it.
Right. And talk about tomorrow, Johnson Central. I mean, you all are favorite. They've got one of the top juniors in the state in Shane Hall. A lot of people are looking at you as one of the top juniors. You looking forward to that matchup?
Yeah, I've been looking forward to this matchup since like AAU season.
And have y'all played against each other in the summer? So but you've heard a lot about it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So this is a week where a lot of players can make. I mean, you want to keep your team goals in focus, but it's also a week where guys can make a name for themselves too.
Yeah, we're gonna let our star players do what they do best and make plays.
And what about you, man? You looking to make a statement going into next season?
I just got to win this state championship first and then go into the next season and win it.
All right, fellas. Well, thanks a lot and good luck to you. All right. We're with Ballard assistant coach Greg Willis. Now, Greg, I know Coach Renner's under the weather. You're stepping in for him. Talk about coming in. A lot of people are looking at you guys as the favorite. Talk about having that role coming into Rupp this week.
You know, it's first off, it's an honor for us to be here. I think this is Coach Renner's sixth state tournament since he's been at Ballard. We feel privileged every time we can make it here. You know, coming in with a lot of people looking at us as the favorite, it puts a burden on us, but our guys are used to it. We played in a bunch of tournaments this year, played one of probably the toughest schedule in the state, which helps us prepare for these kind of events. So we just got to go out there and play.
Opening game tomorrow against Johnson Central. They've got one of the top juniors in the state in Shane Hall. You guys have what many feel like is the top junior in the state in Quentin Snyder. Talk about that matchup.
Okay. Fortunately, Quentin's played AAU with Shane on the Louisville Magic, so he's kind of familiar with his game. And it's not just going to be Quentin going out there. We got Keelan and Levon and a good group of role players go out there, and we'll try to pressure him and see if we can cause some chaos. Shane's a nice ball player, got some good Division I offers. Watched a little bit of film on him, so we'll see.
Madison Central, they had an impressive performance earlier today. A lot of people already have you guys penciled down. Now, how do you guard against that, though? I mean, that's going to be the talk all week. Ballard, Madison Central, Quentin against Dominique Hawkins. How do you guard your team against looking ahead, just focusing on the task at hand?
Well, going back to the 7th region tournament, it was kind of the same thing. A lot of people were saying, it's going to be Ballard Trinity in the finals. And we fell down in the first half to Seneca, the first game of the regional tournament, by 10. I think we got down as much as 16 and had to battle it back. So that prepared us. Hawkins is a heck of a player. He and Bosley shoot the ball real well. Hopefully we get the opportunity to play him in the finals, but we got to go game by game and just try to get to that point.
You talk about your team played the toughest schedule in the state. I mean, when you play a game against a Trinity in a packed house, playing, I mean, does that put you at ease a little bit as a coach, knowing, hey, these guys aren't going to get overwhelmed by the lights or by the moment?
Well, if we go back to the beginning of the season, we played in the Marshall County Hoop Fest against Travis, Texas. Big crowd, playing the Harrison Brothers. We played in the King of the Bluegrass, made to the finals of that. Played Madison Central in the King of the Bluegrass. Playing the championship of Kingdom of the Sun down in Florida. So there's been a bunch of big games, big crowds, pressure situations that have helped the guys be ready for this moment. And Coach talks about it all the time. After we play these tough games, we've had some ups and downs this season, and that's to prepare us for this chance and this opportunity to play in the state tournament.
All right, Coach, thanks for joining us, and good luck to you this week. All right. That's our show for tonight. Be sure to join us tomorrow night when we'll be back here at Rupp Arena for more Sweet 16 action. Thanks for joining us, and have a great night.